What's up? Round podcast. What's up? It's a comedy good. We kicking it right here at the Legends concert. All the legends, you feel me? I'm a legend. I'm a young legend. You know, rocking Rounds podcast show. Oh shit.
If you like the content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
This for my niggas. My niggas, real shit, only fuck with them niggas I'm still with, I still with. If I'm in a fix, they bout some trill shit. For my rounds, I'll peel shit. Devise plans to get a meal ticket. With that attitude like we'll get it, still busy. Still with it, looking over haters like they lil midgets. Nausea hopping around the night, camouflage like lil crickets. I got a problem with me having just a lil digits. From the city where niggas lie and kill and steal for riches. And I done been around and even met some trill bitches. Broads harder than these niggas real snitches. I never tell on the soul, that's cold, a real sickness. Love run deep, I won't speak with God as my witness. I never mix with fake niggas because it's bad for business. And when I eat off my plate, I eat off clean dishes. That's why I'm testing my fate, about to get on my mission. It's real over here, daddy, so won't you take a listen. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, you heard me.
I keep my circle slim and crash trim.
Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds podcast. If it's your first time rocking with us, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with us, you already know what it is. 4 rounds, mainstream news, pop culture, a little bit of family business. I'm your host, Benjamin. That's good. As always, got my rounds rocking with me. Got the chosen one, Hatchback of the ENT. What's good, Hatchback?
What's popping with it, man? Happy hump day to you.
Yes, sir. And we got that boy Juvenile Nino, the other OG in the building. What's good, Juve?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? Always glad to be here. You already know what it is, baby.
Yeah, boy,
bro.
You looking like you're in paradise, boy.
Yes, the podcast, baby.
Wish I was there. Shouts out to that boy Cuzzo. He not feeling too good, so we gonna send him some get well wishes. Shouts out to Cave, man, and everybody in the chat.
Ginger tea, my boy.
Yeah.
He hit me up earlier. Ain't feeling too good, cuz. Got you, bro. G man, I see you, Miss Minor, Damien, super fan, Beezy. What's good with all y'all? As Hatchet said, happy hump day.
Happy hump day, man. Thanks for rocking with us in the chat, you dig?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we gonna have to start really, you know what I'm saying, getting at it in the chat when it comes to participation as far as when shit like we talking about the top 4 and shit. We gonna see who, you know, I know Caveman always talking about he won and this and that. The chat gonna have to talk, you know what I'm saying? We got to see what's happening.
Yeah, let us know in the chat, especially when it's on some real shit. Some of the shit, but other times, yeah, we really do need y'all voice because Caveman been claiming he the winner for too long, and that might make me come a little harder because I don't really be trying to, you know what I'm saying.
I gotta think of me an emoji I want everybody to put up when I win.
Props.
That'll be tight. Yeah. That's tight.
I know that's right. Look,
we gotta axe or something. You know what I'm saying? A hatchet or something. We got something I could.
Yeah.
And then look, dog, if they ain't got it, like I'm sure you could come up with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all just follow suit.
Nah, that's what's up. That's a good one, dog.
It is.
The last time we did the top 4, what it was, the occupations you wouldn't want your girl to have. Yeah. We flipping it this time. We going with, you know, jobs that you would want her to have, or career, however you want to phrase it.
Okay.
We're gonna start at the bottom with you. We're gonna swing it up to Juve, and y'all know I close it out.
All right. Okay. I'm a follow off this meme I seen. I don't wish for any employment or any labor. I don't wish for that on nobody.
Proud.
With all of that said, I'm gonna say which my wife was for a good portion of time. She's a stay-at-home mom. You know what I'm saying? She's a mother and a wife. I think that really puts man. Look, I don't want no chicken hatch and all. I should have like some Easter peeps or some shit like that.
Oh,
I ain't even on the Easter, you heard me?
oh shit.
But nah, but but having your spouse being able to be a wife and mother and stay at home, that means that everything is on your front is good and you're able to handle the whole, stretch across the top. So, that's one. Number two, anything when it comes to staying at home. I mean, with your marketing, staying at home,
Rob.
fucking, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you doing insurance billing or whatever the fuck, telemarketing. That's always cool. Um, Three, anything with it when it deals with kids. My wife has an amazing gift with children. Uh, she's you know she has a daycare, so she's living in that. But anything when it comes to that, I think she'd be great at. Um, and and the last one, uh, I don't know, man. A personal assistant to me. That what the fuck she need to be.
Rob.
What I need, what I did, give me some food. I ain't gotta ask you shit. You know what? You know what's happening. Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that.
That's the last
Off top. So what I got is a data analyst. When you
All
when you
right.
talk about females and how they get to digging and finding things and all that stuff there,
one. Knows the motherfucker. Knows.
but off top, she's good at that, analyzing things and trying to get to the bottom of the situation. So that's one of them. I got a human resource manager as well. Um, she's into making sure things are done properly and making sure that it's fair. So I could see her being in some in that seat, and working that pretty good. Uh, for the third, I had to piggyback off you had a pediatrician. She loved kids, so anything with nurturing and like you said, with a mother and nurturing kids and things of that sort. Um, that's always a plus. And my wife has that in the bag. She really do take care of them kids and be on her grind. We both do, but we speak for
Already.
women. But and I ended off with an esthetician. She is
Oh,
infatuated with skin.
lashes, lashes
No, not that part. So
oh,
my wife has lupus. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So when it comes to the skin and turmeric and face mask and making sure the kid's skin and it's clear and shit like that, she into that. She watched that shit all day.
Okay.
So
Rob.
yeah, so I think that'll be a good one for her as well. But that
Hey,
was my
do
fault.
do estheticians do waxing? Do they do like the
I don't know. That's a good question. If it's something that's dealing with if the wax helps the skin, I
no?
guess.
I'm talking about the
No, you
little
talking
braid.
about
I'm talking about
Yeah,
braid.
Oh, you talking about
that's
the
part
like
of esthetician.
okay, yeah, she said that's part of it too. Yeah.
Yeah, waxing.
There you go. There
All
you
right.
go. Brazilian and shit.
Yeah.
You figure deal
oh no.
No.
Hey man. Say, bro, I get first I say like some kind of financial wizard guru, like a
Yeah.
goddamn Wall Street trapper, you feel me? Just, female version, you know what I'm saying?
Props.
Second I say a nutritionist, you feel me? Just to have the understanding and knowing how everything works as far as what you eat and the effect it have, that'd be fire if she could pull that off, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A writer, you feel me?
Mm.
Read a lot of books already. She got a pretty wicked pen too, you know what I'm saying? I think that's something she could pull off. And last, I would say a travel anything, you feel me? Like, and not anything, but travel nerds, so forth and so on. Like, we like to move around, and if you
Wait,
could,
I'm gonna,
get paid while
I'm
you
gonna, I'm gonna
moving,
have to hit you to a couple
and
of
I could tag along. Yeah, that'll
What?
be great.
Yeah.
But it don't work like that. We gonna talk off camera with the travel nurse shit. It's a lot, but don't. Yeah, you
Look,
gotta.
not that kind. You
Yeah,
did.
look, check it out. Honorable mention, my guy,
Talk to me.
a judge.
Okay.
I would dig it if I, you know what I'm saying, if I had a judge in my corner. You
I ain't
feel me?
mad at
Okay.
you.
Look, whether it's civil or criminal, I'm already, you know what I'm saying, head of the thing, you know what I'm saying, and know what I gotta do in case certain shit pop off. You know what I'm saying? Like I think
Right.
that's a great insight. Yeah.
Nah,
That's a good one.
that's good
Yeah.
shit. And we getting 3 checks from Damien down there, so
So I
You
won.
feel me?
we gonna figure that
Hey,
out. You
my
feel me?
checks, that's my checks, and them checks for me.
Well, say, Had, I'm gonna say this, dog. Till you get your emoji,
All
caveman
right.
still won. You know what I'm
He ain't even here.
saying?
He ain't even here. And
Yeah,
he probably would.
shit.
I don't know. I don't even know what he would probably say. Oh, I don't know. I want my old lady to be a speech therapist or something. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, he gonna come with some off the wall shit. Shouts out to him. I seen him out there. He on vacay. He out with the kids.
Yeah,
They
gotta have
getting
that,
it
man.
in. You know what
Shout
I'm
out
For
to
saying?
sure.
him, man. That's a good time right there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, bro. Y'all ready to kick this shit off?
Let's
Let's
get it
get it,
popping.
man.
All right, well, shit. For the boy Hatchback, Juve, myself, it's the Rounds Podcast. Let's go.
Mm.
Oh no! Motherfucker, stop! Get off of her! Don't you sock her! Don't you sock a lady! Don't you sock a lady! Don't sock her! Don't sock her! Call the commander! Call the commander! Stop holding my hand! Put your hands behind your back! Calm down,
All right, fellas. I figured this is gonna be pretty quick because figure we gonna be in agreement. But some straight fuck shit. When I saw it, bro, the man already supposedly getting hemmed up for some bullshit. But not only to see how they handle the lady, but to know that the nigga he defenseless, dog. Nigga can't do nothing. He pleading the shit.
Yeah,
I
she gonna
feel
love
like
who the fuck out.
totally emasculating the man. Like just fucked up on so many levels, bro. I'll go ahead and turn it over to y'all, and y'all could give me y'all thoughts, which I figure gonna be, pretty similar. Talk to me, Jude.
Man, you already know I'm gonna piggyback off what you said, man. It really pissed me off, you know what I'm saying? They have to go that far, and then you hear the husband, he yelling out she got cancer and shit, you know what I'm saying? That hit even harder. Like, it's unnecessary. People like that, I ain't supposed to talk like that, but that's my look. I'm rushed that, beat the shit out his ass. Look, I take my charge how it is, and we're gonna go to jail for something. But then you gotta be better and attack it a different way. But at the same time, yeah, it's unnecessary, man. You're supposed to protect and serve, not do all that dumb shit.
For real.
Well, I'm gonna say, well, the job of the police is not to protect and serve. It's not to protect and serve. And once people understand that or comprehend that, then they'll know where they stand with the police. I don't know why, especially in this day, people want to get there and they want to try to show the police up. or you know act like they're gonna get them to change who the fuck they are. All you gonna do
Right.
antagonizing the cop.
Of
Not
course.
saying that she was, not saying she was antagonizing the cop.
Right. Right.
In situations where that happens, uh, 9 times out of 10, yeah, they're gonna come towards you because they feel that as an attack. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Hmm.
is it right? Nah, it ain't right. But me knowing that motherfuckers act like that, I would approach it a little differently. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Especially of being a female of old, of age, and you kind of vulnerable if there's any physical attack. See, me, you know what I'm saying? It'll be different, but being a woman, and if she had cancer or whatever, I'm thinking she should have stood her ass out the way.
And say, dog, I'm figuring she must, I'm not speculating, but I'm assuming she thinking they not about to fuck
Yeah,
with me, at least not to that
Yeah.
degree. And I'm a
right.
Way
pretty
over
good
here.
distance from where the shit
Yeah.
going down at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but listen, that's what I'm saying. A lot of the police training consists of shooting and physical combat. It doesn't consist of a lot of, you know, talking to the public situation, and that's on the job training. And them dudes
Right.
be scared out of their fucking mind, and all they go back to their training, hitting something, grab something, bring it to the ground, shoot. You know what I'm saying? That's just what the job is. Now, I would like to say he probably got himself fired.
Well, of course.
Yeah, he
Hopefully.
not of course, but I'm thinking because she wasn't, you know what I'm saying, all things considered, she wasn't talking, she wasn't lipping. He just walked over and he, what I'm saying, that was real, that was excessive. So
Hmm.
I'm thinking they're gonna get about $500,000 for this. I mean, I done seen people get sued, win lawsuits for less.
but say, dog, with all the shit you saying about how they train, and I'm with you. That's why when I make the next statement, I'm saying that already knowing, and we obviously don't want to escalate a bad situation because we know how it's gonna really turn out. But that's when I wish they had a mass of people around where really, you know what I'm saying?
What they gonna do though?
Some of them gonna wind up getting popped, and that's what you don't really. But
Right.
Right.
so that's what I'm saying. All things considered, you really don't. But man, I just wish the circumstances was a little bit different. You dig? Well, man, cause that
Yeah.
like I'm a cool nigga, but when I saw that boy,
Yeah.
I
Listen,
felt some type of way, and I feel like that's when motherfuckers need to rally. And I appreciate the whoever hollering and shit, but that's when I really wish you could really put your hand on a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I know you couldn't because of the
but by the law, but by law, you are able to do that. Now, if you get, what I'm saying, you don't know how the situation gonna escalate. If they pull pistols, you got the right to pull pistols. By law, you know what I'm saying? You have the right to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't call for nobody to actually do that. You know what I'm saying? That's just really, that's not a good look.
right,
Right.
dog. But nigga, that's when I be wishing they had community defense. You dig? Like,
Exactly. That's
Right,
what I was talking about.
right,
Exactly.
right. But if they did, then people wouldn't. It's a couple things. Somebody uh was made a statement to stop police brutality. What you would do is you make every cop have to hold insurance, and with insurance, if every infraction, your shit go up. You know what I'm saying? If you shoot
right.
somebody or whatever, you know you can't get insurance. If you can't get insurance, then you can't be a cop. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I ain't mad at you. You
Yeah, I
know,
heard
So
that
I ain't
before
mad
it
at
too.
you.
makes people think twice before trying to violate somebody's rights physically. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I'm not saying we shouldn't have police. I'm saying we shouldn't have people who who use their power and authority to inflict violence and harm on people with no just cause. That doesn't make
All
no sense.
we got
Right.
two from the super fan Damien. You feel me?
You
First, he
did.
said that they all train to protect and serve, but people don't honor that. And she followed that up with the escalation does come with experience, and she learned that during that time in law enforcement.
Yeah, listen, that is really not one of the jobs that I would want to have. You understand? Because day one, you responsible for everything that happens out there, whether you know it or not. So a lot of it.
Right.
Right.
My brother was a cop. He learned on the fucking job. You know what I'm saying? He told a lot of people shit when he stopped them and they was, he didn't know what to say. Just telling them shit. Some shit works, some shit don't. Sometimes nigga make you look stupid until you learn what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? You got to feel the pulse of the people. Some people don't have that, especially if they're not from that neighborhood or they're not, you know what I'm saying, from that side of the tracks. So what may seem like a threat to you may not seem like a threat to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You just you know, kind of soft.
Now that's real, and like in that clip, we definitely know, those two didn't have the pulse of, what I'm saying, the motherfuckers they was interacting with. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, I'm with you on that. And like you say, that right there in itself is a problem. You feel me? Because you don't know how to approach or engage the person, whether they a suspect or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just a disconnect to me.
Man, I agree. But that's why I'm saying I don't believe it's a protect and serve thing because I'm not going off what's written on the fucking side of the car. I'm going off of history and how things are handled in the streets. You
I
know what I'm saying?
got you. Yeah.
That's what I'm going off. I I know uh what this shit say on paper, but I'm saying for the most part, especially in affluent black neighborhoods, it's not a lot of protecting and serving. It's a lot of um, it's a lot of nigger corralling. If you know that,
Props.
Props.
that's all. That's my
Shit.
that Yeah, well, at least that's what it feels like.
Yeah, I feel you.
Nah, I had look, like to me, perception is reality. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's what you seeing. You know what I'm saying? I
No,
perceive it similarly
that's what
because
I'm
I
saying.
feel I'm seeing
Perception,
Right.
similar shit.
no,
So
perception ain't
Right.
perception ain't reality
that's what it
until
is, nigga.
until everybody perception, like you said, you have something similar, Jew, you have something similar. That makes it reality.
Yeah. That's true.
Yep. And
That makes it a
that's
reality.
what it is.
Yeah.
Right. So that one way we can help that is that more brothers become police officers, or more brothers start security companies, because that's just a contract with the state or with the county or whatever. That's just a
Right.
contract. We can create black owned, or now I won't say black owned. I say community ran security companies that hire
Props.
public servant officers to service the community, should we say? You know,
Duh. I like that.
yeah.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense. I like that
I
too.
like that.
Hold
Shit.
everybody
Shouts out
accountable.
to the alchemist. You know what I'm saying? She in the building. You hear me?
Was down.
What's that?
Was down.
Y'all know what time it is. Go ahead on hit your dude, man. Round two. You hear me?
Let's get it.
Yeah.
My boy got the yakaroni with that yak and cheese.
Come on, man, you heard me.
The yakaroni with that yak and cheese.
Fuck that tough out. Yakaroni. You gotta see it, man. How you feeling about it? How you feel about it?
That.
Nah.
I don't eat a lot of cake, nigga, but I'd have been pissed. Yeah, man.
Tie your fucking shoes, man.
Yeah, you seen the laces, nigga?
Yeah, man, the bitches jumping out.
Oh shit!
It was a combination of two things. Her nerves, you see, as she closer she got to like where she was going, she started stepping faster and faster. And you know what I'm saying? Them short steps. If she would have been doing long steps, the shoelace wouldn't even really been around. Shuffling. She shuffled and stuff, man. Then she tackled the cake. She hit that bitch all under her armpit.
Yeah, she slid across that bit. Hey, the porch, boy.
So hold up. Do you do you get up? You pick the cake up. What you do? You run to the back. You sit there and ask for help. You play hurt with.
Or you just let it happen. How it's gonna happen at that point? Wait, hold on. Can't hear you.
Mute good. You mute good. You mute good.
Appreciate you, dog. Knowing her, like the way she looked, she probably get off. She take off
She
running.
jetted.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. She didn't.
I can't believe
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that porch, man. Say, that's why it's so good to have your home inspected. You know what I'm saying?
Bob the Builder look.
So I'm saying, if you're in the Houston area, right, hatchback.
I'll let your boy.
You know what I'm saying? We make sure we look at the structure, and make sure that if you have a porch or patio that is structurally sound, I don't think that this like they didn't get the memo.
Nah, bro, ain't nobody expect that.
No.
But the motherfucker who built it, he thought he did a good job.
Let's say it was it looked like about a 12 by 12, about 14 by 14.
Got that big.
But I'm saying it like you saw how many it was heavy out there. You feel me? So
it came off close to the house, right? It broke close. So that let me know a couple things. Number one, it wouldn't tie it into the house. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, for it to come out like that. Yeah, I feel you.
Either that beam rotted close to the house because they ain't had no gutters, that shit was just falling on, and you know what I'm saying, something like that, or
back half sturdy.
Yeah, or they nailed it right, the beam right into the goddamn to the wall. Like
the hat, let the bottom come up out of that bitch too, nigga.
I mean, the bottom gonna come. Like once it starts moving, then the pylons by under. You know what I'm saying? Under it, that's gonna, there was some big people up there too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was heavy love up there.
They was eating that fucking yak and cheese.
Yeah, boy, all of them had a big plate.
They was eating that yak and cheese, boy. That
boy,
man,
that boy looked like he was full of all kind of drugs.
Like he was wigging. Yeah,
he sucking up them macaronis all on the side of his mouth, looking like Boosie.
Bitch, I couldn't eat around you, nigga.
Huh, bro? Yeah, he nasty.
Hell nah.
Yak and cheese. Oh, nigga.
What? He eat like the
Man, get around me with that.
He like the little dude you always used to. Man, get the fuck from. Go ahead,
No.
at the table, bro.
Man, I be there throwing up looking at that boy.
He made me wipe my mouth when I was looking at it.
He was the little snotty nose dude. Hey, he was the little snotty nose dude, bro. That was
Who ain't never feel it was running.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wipe your
Lord.
fucking mouth, man. God.
that yak and cheese.
Yeah.
nigga.
Look, spitting all on you. Shit.
Yakking.
Then a nigga fucking second lining on top of a motherfucker car and broke the
I
glass.
never really got that one.
Hey,
though.
bro, man, don't be doing. Look, that's not for everybody, no, bro.
It ain't.
You don't just run up on a car like you
Nigga,
don't
do it on your shit.
Yeah,
You
I'm
gonna
about to
do
say, nigga better get off my shit.
Nigga just feeling it on your shit.
I'm on some 8 Mile shit, like when the nigga grab what you call him by the legs and shit and pull them off that bitch.
No.
Yeah, you gonna get
We
off
used to be able to do that shit with fucking Ford LTD, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Hard top fucking lots, and you know what I'm saying?
That bitch ain't got no gear.
Man, them aluminum can ass fucking cars they made. Still get it fucking glass. You know what I'm saying? Look, and that bitch probably gonna cost him about $450.
Oh, you already know they're gonna hit him with a ticket.
Yeah,
$450.
That front daddy.
And look, and that was a look like a little slim nigga. That don't even look like no.
Yeah, he wasn't heavyweight.
Yeah.
But he sure did crush that bitch.
Man,
Boy,
nigga
I'd have been mad as a
look,
motherfucker.
stomping in them motherfucking people when shit.
What the fuck?
Oh. Yeah, bitch. I don't get what happened with the nigga was drinking in the water. What that was about?
He put the bottle down too far, and the little bubbles you heard, bloop bloop bloop. The fucking water went in the fucking bottle. Now you got alcohol with beach water in that bitch.
Shit, it's going down anyway.
Oh shit, boy, gonna drink COVID, fish piss, all that shit. What?
I mean, alcohol kill all that, man.
Nah, I'm good.
So they say.
That's what they say.
Nigga stunting too hard though, you did.
Right.
You got to relax.
Man, look, that probably wasn't his first bottle. Because that bottle looked
probably
like
wasn't.
It was kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? It was hot.
He was done with that one. So that's probably why. Shit.
Hey, say, he looked like he was fucking already fucked up though.
Nigga thought you was killing that bitch, you heard me?
You were killing that bitch. And there was a something, huh? Shit.
Ooh, man, nigga had fun.
Straight.
It's all good. Shit. Keep your glass of bottled water, bro.
Yeah, dog.
Let's see what this boy talking about, man. Let's get it. Oh, look, tripping. Let's go.
Classy, bold, sophisticated. When it comes to your hair, there can be no shortcuts. Your hair is an extension of your style and absolutely essential to who you are. Enhance your beauty with natural looks. Book your appointment with Blessed Hands Beauty Salon.
It's not teaching discipline. The black household is teaching worship of money and materialism. I said the black household is teaching worship of money and materialism to black children. So let me ask you a question. If you are teaching our children to worship Air Jordans and worship Gucci and worship Balenciaga and worship all these European designer companies that don't give one damn about what's happening in Patterson, New Jersey. If you're teaching them to worship expensive clothes and merchandise, but you're not training them up with discipline, do you know what you're doing? You are breeding criminals in your household. You are breeding criminals in your household. You are breeding criminals in your household. To tell me I gotta have Nike to be somebody. To tell
tell me I gotta have Balenciaga to be somebody. To tell me I gotta have Gucci and Louis Vuitton to be somebody. And then you turn around and you don't train me on how to be a responsible, disciplined young man or woman. How am I going to get that Gucci? How am I going to get that Nike?
Facts.
All right, fellas. Umar, I ain't heard the bar in a minute, you know what I'm saying? But see, money and materialism, what you're teaching your kids, thoughts. We spin around the block. Shots out to Carl. Shots out to Chance.
All right. I mean, I don't normally agree with Dr. Umar on certain things he say, but I'm not the type of person to just throw the whole man away. You know what I'm saying?
Props.
It wouldn't nothing he said was wrong. Matter of fact, like everything he said was absolutely fucking correct. Everything he said is absolutely correct.
Real.
And one thing about Umar, like he's consistent with his psychology, and when he's talking about how you're supposed to conduct yourself and hold yourself to a certain esteem and in a different mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like get off the nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? That I respect about him. But yeah, I mean, shit ain't shit to say about that. Nigga on point.
All right, Juve, give me your thoughts. Then I got a couple questions for y'all.
Off top. Yeah, I feel the same way. You gotta balance it. I know all these different, styles and fashions and stuff. It's what we live in. We can't avoid it. It's in the world. Some of that shit fire. You want it. Some of it is just the name. Like it should be cool as shit, but the name make it very expensive, and people follow that. Like just because it's the name, I gotta have it. But you're right. If the foundation is not placed, on your morals and all that first, then only thing left is for them to just do what they feel everybody else doing, and then it goes to a point where they got to steal, rob, kill for it. Then they don't know no better, and especially if you don't have any guidance and father figures or mother figures or whatever, and it's a broken household, then that adds to the shit. So I mean, yeah, I feel everything he's saying. Let's train them up to be young men and women and kings and queens instead of running after labels and shit and degrading themselves for money.
All right, I'm in my mind. I'm saying why, but I'm just gonna say I'm gonna make 3 statements, and y'all just tell me kind of what come to mind if it registered with you. And this what I got from the clip, right? He kind of saying society, we train to worship stuff, and I just phrase it as worshiping stuff. But we know we talking about material shit, name brand, high end, etc., etc.
Right.
2, I would say you have to have a certain level of these things in order to be somebody, air quotes. And lastly, I would say it seems like our identity is built and based on what it is we have based on the material. That's what I pulled away from it, more or less. Any thoughts on that?
No, I'm with you.
Well, I mean, a lot of people, materialism, they are a slave to it, right? And it reminds me, have you ever heard of that? It was a video made in the 50s, I believe, or 60s, How to Sell to a Negro.
Quite aware.
Right. So basically, that's what they're doing.
Same shit. Huh?
Same shit. Right. So, and the crazy part about it is with the brands and the stuff that are being held in this high esteem, that's really not shit that we really fuck with. And you know what I'm saying? That's it's not like the best of our swag. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like this really some eyesore shit, like on in reality, but just because some things, carry a certain name or whatever, people call it hot. I don't,
Right.
and then with that, you get these paid motherfuckers, right? These agents who get the, you know, 6'10", 260-pound motherfucker to wear a skirt and call it fashion. And then now you got a lot of your young men, dressing in that fashion or tinkering in that fashion and wearing, pink and flowers and, looking more and more feminine, what I'm saying, based on what was put out as far as being the brand or the style or the trend or
And
whatever.
had perfect. That lead me to answer what the alchemist asked in the chat when she said define somebody, and I would say that would be said image propagated as success,
Right.
and or the road there too.
Right. That's why it's imperative for 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 young parents to make sure that they're not giving that hero role away to no fucking body, whether it's Michael Jordan, any, like, you should take credit for being the number one motherfucker in your child's life, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I just feel like parents are becoming more younger and younger. And you know what I'm saying? And they didn't even finish the grooming process, so to say, I guess, of parents grooming them. They might not have had the guidance. And I'm starting to seeing that become like more saturated in our community, in our culture. So it's like, well, if you being raised by a child, then and that child, all they knew was trying to keep up with the latest fashion or what they see on TV and what's the it thing, then their child gonna follow behind it. And
But
that's what I see more of it happening like that.
I agree, but it shouldn't take you really long to really understand that once you are on your own, you paying for your own bills and what I'm saying, you financing your own life. It only take you a couple times to see, well, shit, I'm throwing my money away on this bullshit, and what I'm saying, there's no really return on the shit. You know
Shit.
what I'm saying? So I'm saying we need to take that experience uh, of living in this society and actually put it to use. I mean, it's a lot of, like, we ain't discovering no answers right now having this
Right.
conversation. So you
Right.
know what I mean? Like, but like, people don't want to take steps to to become better. They just, a lot of people just want to talk about it. You know.
Yeah, you're right.
Cause with that
You're right.
shit, it come. We could call it a sacrifice, but you gotta let go of a lot of shit that a lot of motherfuckers like to hold on to.
Right.
That's a big problem.
Because look, I know so many people like this, bro. This fucking very example. Okay, just say a person, male or female, in their 20s, working a bullshit kind of job, may hustle on the side, uh, all year round. They living for the weekend, buying outfits and for this, for that, for Christmas, for that. Their kids, dressed like a motherfucker, right? Probably renting, probably got a fucking scat cat or whatever, a
Right.
scat bag or whatever, spending $1,000 on a motherfucking car payment, right? And living in an
Bro.
apartment, right? No insurance, no none of this shit. Beginning of the year, okay, you get taxes back or whatever, you run that up, and then you know,
Right. Yeah, it's a cycle.
and then but then you done probably fucking wrecked the car by November, so you ride without a car till you get taxes or whatever. You get seven. Now you put that down on a brand new one again, and then you
Why
doing
you
the
about to
same
make me
every year.
joke, nigga? 102 round that
Come
bitch.
on,
Right.
but I'm
And
saying,
look,
but you could take that same money, and invest that in yourself, and you're gonna be a better motherfucker.
that's true. But look, all that stuff you just said, that little child in the background watching all that shit.
Right.
Like I want to be just like that.
But
But
that's what I'm
look,
about to say. Not only that, investing in himself to him is getting the car and the clothes
Yeah.
and some more shit. You
no,
The
feel
that's
new
me?
dress, the new shoes,
listen,
all that shit.
you investing in the stuff. You ain't investing in yourself.
But that's what he think he
That's what they
is, the
think. Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
They think
but
that's
that's
what
what
it
I'm saying.
is.
That's why we got to make sure that, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, personal achievement, it it definitely does something to you psychologically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, learning a trade is probably the best thing any man could do. Several trades. You know what I'm saying? Number one, it gives him an opportunity to make money no matter what, because you can operate anywhere. All you need is your fucking tools. Whether you're a
Right.
plumber, electrician, you know what I'm saying? That shit all the same. You know what I'm saying? So you never really gonna be without work. But number two, you get to become a master of something. You know what I'm saying? Your experience means something, even if you're not turning no fucking wrenches. Just your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, you got an opportunity to teach and to pass that trade on.
Yeah. You're
But
right, man.
no, and though, and everything you saying spot, like you just got to curb the mind. Like if the mind is fixated on what we gonna call, or I'm gonna call bullshit, then what you saying is cool, but nigga not even on that vibe. You feel me? Because
Mm-hmm.
all the shit that you talking about, bringing the gratification and trying to get the experience in and the accolades and shit that they feel gonna further them in the life that they trying to live is not that. It's the stuff that somewhat Umar was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And the
Mm-hmm.
stuff that we know go along somewhat with that shit and that lifestyle. And we could be talking about a small demographic, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, mine not even on that vibe.
Right.
Trade.
Like
You feel me?
certain
Like
people achievement.
nigga saying they're trade. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's
Yeah,
just
I mean, but what I was really getting to was having children. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying passing that on to them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
if your daddy a mechanic, motherfucker, like, you should at least be a mechanic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If your dad is an electrician or a carpenter, you should at least be a motherfucking carpenter. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
like that in the chat.
yeah,
Yeah, I
shouts
feel
out to
you.
G, man. Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir. That's a
But
mouthful right there.
yeah, we'd do a whole lot better if we keep in mind the wealth to stay silent, rich is loud, and poor is flashy.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Hey, and like y'all said though, like it's just like when it comes to the achievement, some people quality of achievement is just different. It's a different perspective. Somebody might feel like shit. I met a big achievement by getting their Hellcat, and then they be broke though. You know what I'm saying? So somebody else might be like, well, my achievement is I created generational wealth. So it's the quality of it is starting to degrade to me. It's like, well, what do you consider, achievements in your life? You know what I'm saying? Do you
Cause it's
consider that?
on the channel
Yeah,
you on, dog. Like if
you
you
feel
on the
me?
bullshit
Yeah,
channel,
I mean, it's exactly
Yeah.
because, like I said, I just gave a kind of an example, but I'm not gonna let that speak to all my people because all
Right,
my
right,
people
right,
ain't like that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? All my
Of
people ain't
course.
like that. Like, I got people, you know what I'm saying, even in their 40s, that still ain't got it figured out.
Hmm.
And I got some niggas that done bought fucking acres in fucking Wyoming and Montana, and they living off the grid, and you know what I'm saying, they homeschooling their kids and growing, like, all of the shit people be saying they talk about. Yeah, them brothers actually, you know what I'm saying, they own it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Uh, I'm saying when you come to that light, take advantage of it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't get that information. Everybody don't get that spark at the same time. So uh, those of us who are able, we need to act because that kind of helps the process too. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to hear shit you got to say if you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right.
the believer's procrastination will kill the fucking mind of a baby. You know what I'm saying? So
Well said, dog. We gonna end it on a good note, yeah, man. Shit. Last one. Appreciate everybody in the chats. You know what I'm saying? It's the Rounds Podcast.
Not just a rapper, he's a businessman and entrepreneur, and his new investment is shining a light on older neighborhoods. Janelle Fort shows us how he is standing for Houston.
He's one of the first faces that comes to mind when you think of Houston rappers. But under the radar, Slim Thug is making a mark in the city that extends beyond the music scene.
I put 500 into.
It's a quest being taken on by rappers across the nation, buying back the blocks where they grew up and reinvesting in them. A movement recently thrown into the spotlight after LA rapper Nipsey Hussle was slain in front of his South Central store.
I seen people raise the question, well, who's Houston's Nipsey? And I seen a few people mention my name.
Quietly, Slim has been buying up properties in his old stomping grounds of Acres Homes.
They have a rock driveway.
And he's doing so with some of his longtime friends. There's Troy Green, Corey Crawford, and LaShawn West.
Thug, not just a rapper, he's a businessman.
Boss like construction right there, man. Look at that. We buying the hood, man. Building something nice in the hood. You know, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. If you love your hood, buy your hood. Take care of your hood. Talking about nice. Boss like construction in the hood. You know what I'm talking about? Look at us. Boss Life Construction. We building black businesses in the hood. You know what I'm talking about? Burns Burger Shack coming soon. Boss Life Construction right there, man.
Yeah, like I said, bro, you know, go out on the positive. You know what I'm saying? When I saw this, I thought about Warwick Dunn. You know what I'm saying? What he used to do, you know, back in the G with all the cribs and shit. Shouts out to that boy Locke, you heard me? But yeah, I thought that was nice what Thug doing. You know what I'm saying? You're getting your bread, but you know, you're revitalizing the hood. Nigga always talk about the gentrification and all that, but shit, that's a good look.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I feel like shoot, like Hash said, all we gotta do is add that security idea you had to the hood to make that something that you'll be protected and well rounded. You know what I'm saying, and make sure everybody's safe. But that's something we should have been doing, man. That's fire. I like that. So,
we've been doing it.
Yeah.
We just haven't been doing it in the last 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Motherfucker come and step on an ant pile, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga scrambling. You know what I'm saying? Some of us making it back to base before others. But trust me, all of this shit is heading exactly to where it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? There gonna be casualties in this war. Of course they are. Some people gonna get left behind, but you know, I'm glad, you know, things are people's minds are changing, people's ideas are changing. And just like this, like they saying, you know, he's a rapper, but he's really a, you know, kids are starting to look at people differently. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got people stepping outside of that normal mode of what is an entertainer or a rapper, you know what I'm saying, and doing other things like Ice Cube, right? And, you know, and shit like this. Like people start to really look at things differently. You know what I'm saying? Like what really is a rapper, and why should we look at them with such high esteem if they're not doing other shit outside of, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, other real shit, like tangible shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm with you on that.
You're supposed to be touching the people, huh?
Yeah, it's cool to dip through, give out the turkeys. That helped too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if a nigga could do something that's a little bit more, I guess, sustainable, you know what I'm saying? That might not be the right word, but I just think there's more ways that you could go about getting it done. You feel me? That'll really touch, you know what I'm saying, the people.
But every way get it done. If everybody doing a little bit of something, you know what I'm saying? He doing
Of
this,
course.
somebody doing something else, right? Like you say, you do a security company, and then hey, guess what? We got we need people in the community to have businesses. People that
Mm-hmm.
lives in the community needs to own and run businesses. All of the foreign businesses need to be replaced and gotten up out of there. We don't need any foreign uh, companies coming set shop
Right.
in our community selling us poison and not giving back to the community or you know what I'm saying, spending no money with us.
Right.
Boy,
And
no.
look, like you said too, for
That'll keep the money, but that'll keep the money circulating. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I could spend with you because I'm making money because I'm selling shit. People buying with
right.
me, so I could spend with you. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it keeps moving.
And look, just because you're a rapper, like you said, though, I don't look at it like that. That's just one thing that he do. Like, why? Who's the person? Who is he? What's his name? Like, he might have a lot of skill sets. You know what I'm saying? So that you can benefit from. But like you said, some people kind of pigeonhole people to that one skill set that they're used to seeing them do, and then they try to, push it to the side. Well, he a rapper. He don't know nothing about, real estate or whatever, or banking, or, but you never know what somebody know. We're a lot of intelligent people, a lot of minds. It'll come together and we can do things we probably never thought we could do. You know what I'm saying? We just come together and be respectful and, and put our heads together.
Yeah. I think if we really take the things that uh, we need in life and teach that in school, you know what I'm saying? Rather, you know, that's why I'm a proponent of homeschooling and alternative schooling to what we've been accustomed to because they're not getting us ready to survive and to thrive in this world. You know what I'm saying? So um, if we can bring our kids up knowing about economics and things of that nature, how to become a business owner in your community and what it means, and what I'm saying, let that be a goal very early in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To the kids, whether it's a barber or you got a fucking Jiffy oil change place, tie, use tie, whatever. We
Mm-hmm.
need all of that in the community. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Yeah.
has to have these.
Building decks.
Right. Right. Building strong decks. You heard?
Carrying
Strong
cakes and some more
decks.
shit, huh? Y'all that
Facts.
crazy, boy. Just leave your fucking yak and cheese alone. Just leave your yak and cheese alone,
Oh
man.
shit.
Shit. Appreciate y'all, man. Look, shouts out to everybody in the chats, the Alchemist, G-Man, Damien, Marvel Sapien. I see you, boy. Carl, Chance.
To be
Bring
to be awoke and to be stagnant is to be asleep.
Mrs. Minor. Salute to you. We about to get out the dope. Shouts out to Cuzzo, get well. Juve, hatchback of the ENT.
Yep.
Benjamin, that's good. Rounds podcast. We out the dope.
Sign.